Imagine for a moment that amidst the chaos and the constant noise of modern life, there is a powerful and pure voice calling out to you every day. This is the voice of wisdom, and Proverbs 8 personifies this eternal call. Written thousands of years ago, this chapter not only echoes through the corridors of time, but resonates in every decision we make today. It reminds us that wisdom isn't a distant concept reserved for a select few. It's an active guide, present in our daily lives, waiting for us to respond. Today, we will explore the 10 most impactful lessons from this chapter and uncover how to apply them to transform our lives. Are you ready to hear this voice and let it change your path? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Wisdom is universal right at the beginning. Proverbs 8 shows us that wisdom is for everyone. Wisdom calls out in the street, she raises her voice in the public squares. Proverbs 8:1-3. This powerful image is a reminder that wisdom isn't hidden or inaccessible. It is present in common places, waiting for us to listen. Every day it invites us to hear it, regardless of who we are or where we come from. Ask yourself, how many times do we ignore this voice, searching for complex answers elsewhere, when true wisdom surrounds us in the simple details of life? This lesson calls for attention and humility. Wisdom is within reach of everyone as long as we are willing to listen. It's not about complicated words or hidden secrets, but recognizing wisdom in small decisions in ordinary moments. Training our minds to hear this voice can transform how we face challenges and make decisions, leading to profound changes in our lives. Lesson 2. Wisdom is clear and direct. In verse 8, wisdom reminds us, all the words of my mouth are just, none of them is crooked or perverse. The clarity of wisdom is one of its greatest gifts. In a world where words are often used to deceive or confuse, wisdom offers simple and honest truth. This lesson challenges us to be clear and direct in our communication and actions, ensuring that our decisions reflect truth and integrity. Ask yourself, am I being honest and transparent in my choices? Wisdom does not hide its intentions. It illuminates our path and helps us make decisions that inspire trust and peace. Remember that the words of wisdom are always just. Incorporating this clarity into our lives means being truthful in everything we do, cultivating relationships based on trust and sincerity. Lesson 3. Wisdom comes before material success. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. Proverbs 8:10. This lesson reminds us that wisdom should be the foundation of all we seek. In the modern world, success is often measured by material possessions, but Proverbs 8 challenges us to prioritize wisdom above all else. Why? Because wisdom is the key to true and lasting success. Riches may come and go, but wisdom endures and guides our decisions so we can thrive sustainably. Reflect on your priorities. Are you chasing material wealth or seeking the wisdom that sustains it? When we place wisdom first, we learn to make choices that bring not only financial prosperity, but also personal fulfillment and peace of mind. Wisdom teaches us how to manage resources intelligently and handle challenges effectively. Lesson 4. Wisdom is a precious companion. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Proverbs 8:11. This lesson reminds us that while we may desire many things, success, recognition, comfort, nothing is more valuable than wisdom. It is a constant companion that guides and strengthens us. Unlike material wealth, which can be lost or corroded over time, wisdom only grows stronger as we seek it. Think about it. How often do we desire things that, in the end, don't bring the happiness we expected? Wisdom, on the other hand, provides lasting satisfaction and the confidence to face challenges. It offers us discernment and a peace that no amount of wealth can buy. It's time to recognize that true achievement lies in cultivating wisdom, not just pursuing material gains. Lesson 5. Wisdom walks with integrity. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the paths of justice. Proverbs 8:20. Integrity is the foundation of wisdom. It doesn't take shortcuts that compromise values, but always follows the path of justice. In a world where the temptation of shortcuts and dishonest advantages is common, wisdom calls us to uphold our principles. Being a person of integrity means acting according to what is right, even when no one is watching. This lesson is a reminder that integrity builds trust and respect, and its absence can ruin reputations and relationships. Choosing integrity is an act of courage and commitment. Ask yourself, am I willing to maintain my integrity even if it means giving up immediate benefits? Wisdom shows us that by doing so, we build a solid life based on mutual respect and unshakable values. Lesson 6. Wisdom creates and sustains all. I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep. Proverbs 8:27. This verse shows us that wisdom is a creative force. It was present at the foundation of the world and is essential for everything that is built to last. This teaches us that wisdom is not just a tool, it is the foundation upon which we should build our lives. When we act with wisdom, we become architects of our own destiny, creating something that not only endures but flourishes. Applying this lesson means acting in ways that create positive and sustainable impact in everything we do. Wisdom gives us the perspective to see beyond the immediate and consider the long-term consequences. Being the architect of your own life requires dedication and commitment to wise choices that sustain not just your dreams, but also the well-being of those around you. Lesson 7. Joy and wisdom go hand in hand. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence. Proverbs 8:30. Wisdom is not just practical, it brings joy. True wisdom allows us to see beauty in the small details of life and find satisfaction in living by principles that uplift us. The joy that comes from wisdom is different from momentary happiness. It is a deep contentment that lasts, regardless of external circumstances. Seeking wisdom is, therefore, seeking a more joyful and fulfilling life. When we make wise decisions, we experience fewer regrets and more moments of gratitude. This genuine joy motivates us to continue learning and growing. Ask yourself, am I seeking joy in fleeting sources or in the wisdom that uplifts and strengthens me? Lesson 8. Wisdom brings life. For those who find me find life and receive favor from the Lord. Proverbs 8:35. Wisdom is life. It guides us to make decisions that not only protect us, but enrich our existence. This lesson is a reminder that seeking wisdom connects us with a greater purpose and grants us divine favor. Living wisely means living fully with purpose and meaning. Every choice guided by wisdom is an opportunity to cultivate life and vitality. Think about how your past decisions, when made wisely, brought peace and progress. This is the promise of Proverbs 8, that wisdom leads us to live in a way that ensures not just survival, but flourishing. Lesson 9. Ignoring wisdom has consequences. But those who fail to find me harm themselves. All who hate me love death. Proverbs 8:36. This is a powerful warning. Ignoring wisdom comes at a high price. When we act without reflection or are driven by impulses, we open the door to mistakes and regrets. Wisdom protects us from these consequences by guiding us towards safer and more beneficial choices. Ask yourself, am I ignoring the voice of wisdom in my daily decisions? Recognizing our mistakes and seeking wisdom is the first step to avoiding disastrous consequences and moving toward a more secure and fulfilling future. Lesson 10. Wisdom is a constant call throughout Proverbs 8. Wisdom is described as a constant call, shouting in public places and waiting for us to respond. This means that wisdom is not something we find once and keep. It is an ongoing pursuit. It is always within our reach, waiting for us to choose it. In a world filled with distractions and quick decisions, it's easy to ignore this voice. However, it takes conscious effort to hear it and follow it. Ask yourself, am I paying attention to wisdom's call, or am I letting the noise of life drown it out? Responding to this constant call is what separates a life filled with regret from one filled with purpose and achievement. As we conclude our journey through Proverbs 8, we are reminded that wisdom is not just a distant idea, but a living force that calls to us at every moment. We have learned that it is universal, clear, more valuable than riches, and walks with integrity. We discovered that it creates, brings joy, gives life, and warns us of the consequences of ignoring it. And most importantly, it is a constant call inviting us to live it daily. Now the choice is yours. Each of these lessons is not just to be heard, but to be lived. Ask yourself, which of these lessons spoke to me the most, and how can I start applying it today? Wisdom is an ongoing journey, and every step taken toward it brings more clarity, purpose, and meaning to life. It's never too late to start responding to this call. Embrace wisdom and let it guide your decisions and shape your future. If any of these lessons resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments and join us in continuing this journey toward wisdom. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more life-transforming insights. Until next time, may wisdom be your guide every step of the way.